Hey guys, this is Tech Wiz X and welcome. This year marks the 35th anniversary to Super Mario Bros. I've reached out to a few friends of mine and we're going to talk about our favorite Mario memories. I hope you enjoy.
Tech Wiz, what's up? Hey, it's Retro Ralph. So you asked what is my favorite Mario memory? Well, it's not of Super Mario 2, so I'm gonna need to switch this out really quick. And you know, this Play Choice 10 doesn't have Mario on it, the original Super Mario Brothers. So let me switch that out real quick and then I'll tell you my memory. All right, I'm gonna swap out Super Mario Brothers 2 for Super Mario Brothers. So we're just gonna have to slide this out. So for those of you who've never seen a Play Choice 10 before, this is actually what the games are. There's these are the ROMs, so pretty cool. So I'm gonna put this in and then I promise you I will get to that memory. I'm gonna slide it in, you know, what could possibly go wrong? We should be good to go. Awesome, it works. Okay, cool. So let's start this up and I'll tell you about that memory. So why did I pick Super Mario Brothers? Well, Super Mario Brothers was an important game for me because when I got my NES, I remember I was setting it up and I was in my basement and I was having problems and I didn't have anybody to help me because my family wasn't very technically inclined, believe it or not. And my uncle's like, hey, I'll help you, which was cool, and it kind of made me feel good because I was like, oh wow, he's showing interest in something that I'm interested in. And as a kid, that's pretty important to you, right? You always want people to share your interests, you're always looking for your parents' validation and all that stuff, whatever. And I remember just connecting with my uncle that day and he stayed downstairs and we played it a while. So number one, the game brings back a cool family memory of him helping me, but also the game is pretty awesome. So that's my memory. Tech Wiz, I appreciate you letting me do this, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, it's your girl JLove81, and my favorite Mario memory stems between 1988 and 1989. 1988, the best Christmas gift I've ever received of all time, Super Mario Bros. 2. I have the most nostalgia for this game. I played it over and over, beat it as a kid, had so much fun. It was so different from Mario Bros. 1. So just because of how different it was, how colorful it was, picking up the enemies and throwing them and the vegetables and throwing it at the enemies, I thought it was just a lot of fun and I had a blast. It's still one of my favorite Mario games of all times. Along with the following year, Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I watched this over and over again after school and I just have so much nostalgia for this show. There was a lot of references from the game and those are my two favorite Mario memories from my childhood.
Well guys, one of my favorite memories having to do with Mario was going to the movie theater and seeing the movie The Wizard, where we got to see Super Mario Bros. 3 for the first time and get some tips and secrets on it. This game was just so awesome, and I remember getting my Nintendo Power issue and going through this. It had the entire game. I would read it in school and was excited to get home and try to play it, get further, and beat the game. I knew where some of the whistles were, and this was definitely a good time reading it and enjoying it. I always think of that when I think of Mario. There's plenty of other memories I have. Well, I do have to say I'm a super big Mario fan because I do drive a Mario Kart custom car. This thing's fully loaded, complete with blue shell on top, and sometimes I even have a Donkey Kong barrel up there as well. But Mario's definitely stand out in my life throughout time, and he definitely always will. So here's to you, Mario.
Hey guys, you got Rob Noir here, and today I'm talking about my favorite Mario memories ever. Now this was really hard for me to narrow it down to just one because I have so many great memories about this series as a whole, but if I had to pick one, just one, I would actually do a callback all the way to 1995-96, and this game right here, the original Mario for the NES. And this specific memory is a shout out to my mother, who is not a gamer at all. She's played Tetris and Super Mario Bros. I honestly think those are the only two games she's played even to this day. She would play it every single single night trying to beat it. And remember, this was back before, you know, the internet was a thing, back before guides and walkthroughs. Finally, after about 3 months of playing this game, at around midnight on like a Wednesday, she finally beat Super Mario Brothers. And she was so excited that she actually called my dad up at work, and then she went and she woke me and my sisters up and she made us pancakes to celebrate while showing us these Polaroid photos that she had taken of the end screen. Very hard to narrow it down to just one memory, but if I had to pick, it would definitely be the memory of my mom beating Super Mario Bros. On the NES for the first time, and just how proud and happy she was because of it. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot.
Happy 35th birthday, Mario. No matter what anybody says, you will always be older than me. But even though that may be a fact, we have had some pretty good memories together. The game that sits highest on my Mario nostalgia is Super Mario Bros. 2. And not that Lost Levels nonsense, the US version. Of course, we all know this game is based off Doki Doki Panic by now. However, every single family get-together, my uncle would bring his NES and a few games, and this was always one of my favorites. I specifically remember one Christmas Eve playing with him in my grandparents' living room and being allowed to eat Christmas supper on a TV tray so we could marathon through the game and finally take out Wart. For my present that year, he gave me the copy of Super Mario Bros. 2 that we had just beaten. So thank you, Mario, for being a bigger part of my life than you will ever know or ever understand. Happy birthday.
Hi everybody, this is Bill from Games Made of Cardboard, and I've been given like 1 minute to tell you about my favourite Mario memory. And there's been many good games in the past. We've had Mario 64, Mario World, Mario 2, which I didn't actually get to play till much later on, and Mario Bros. 1 on the NES, which is the first Mario game I ever played. But what can beat that memory, you ask? And that is Mario Bros. 3. This game is unbelievably iconic. It's basically my childhood in a nutshell. I mean, some of the memories I've got are really obscure as well, like my parents would call up my friends' parents to try and get information from their kid on where he is in the game to get the information back to me to get me to complete the game quicker. For example, like where the warp whistles are or something like that. I mean, that is weird. I mean, but it's before the internet, so you kind of got an excuse. We didn't have any good way of getting information out other than like the library or word of mouth, and that's how we did it. It's, for example, like in the playground and stuff, I'd bring the booklet in and I'd tick off like what enemies I'd seen and what enemies were left to be seen in the game, and it was just so exciting. There was just so much to this game. I mean, like I said, I didn't get to play Mario Bros. 2, so the jump from Mario Bros. 1 to Mario Bros. 3 was kind of outstanding in a way, because Mario Bros. 1 was so simple, and just look at how crazy good Mario 3, the maps, the icons, just the level layouts, there was just so much to it. And I've only been given 1 minute to talk about it, and I think my minute's up now. I could talk about it for hours, but that's it, and that's all I can really say for now. But let me know about your memories, and if you played this game. You must have played this game. Anyone watching this must have played this game. You probably got like 10 copies in your collection probably. So what am I talking about? Anyway, tell me your memories, and I'll see you once again for more late night reviews. Take care.
What's up, nerdlings?
Yo, nerdlings!
Hey, it's Tom and Lacey of Do You Nerd, and I would like to say a big thank you to Tech Wiz for letting us join this Mario celebration. And oh, the memories I have with everybody's favorite plumber. Of course, the NES and the Mario trilogy, but it's the Super Nintendo that always holds that nostalgia for me. Whether it's playing Super Mario World so much that I end up turning my TV upside down just to give myself a new challenge. Revisiting all of those classic NES Mario titles with that 16-bit coat of paint. Or being introduced to a brand new genre with kart racing and showing my best friend that I am a Mario Kart master because I was able to let everybody lap me once and still get first in a race. But Super Mario RPG. Nothing quite tops the magic of Squaresoft and Nintendo working together to create a Mario-themed RPG masterpiece.
Well, for me, my Mario memory goes all the way back.
Old school!
Old school! Super Mario Brothers. I had the 3-pack cart with Mario Duck Hunt and World Class Track Meet. My main memory is basically not getting to play.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, my dad and I would play, which is an awesome memory. I love having that memory of getting to play video games with my dad. but it was one of those, he was Mario always, I was Luigi, and I got to play when he died, which was not very often. I am very glad that in the later games they changed that so that you took turns. It actually gave me quite the love of Luigi, my favorite character. I've always loved Luigi, I love green, and hey, he has my initial. So, you know, I always love seeing my initial all over Mario games.
All right, well, I guess it's time for us to go play some Mario. So I'll be player one and you get to play whenever?
I guess so.
Do the Mario!
What's up, guys? I'm E, and I'm Guy with the Hair. My favorite Mario moment is in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door when you're fighting Shadow Peach and you think, this is it, how am I going to beat this boss? And out of nowhere, the crystal stars come out and they shine and they blast off into all the worlds you've been in and basically have everyone root for you and give you the life that you need to defeat Shadow Peach. I think the storyline in that was so good, and it showed you what the RPG sense of Mario is and could be. I think that moment with the music and the energy and the story is my favorite part of Mario. And I think that's one of my favorite gaming moments of all time.
Hi, I'm Absolute Katie. I'm at twitch.tv/AbsoluteKatie, where I play retro games, many of them on original consoles. It has been 35 years since Super Mario Bros. Came out. I can't believe it. I have so many great memories playing Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and my all-time favorite, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. And it always has bothered me that I was never able to beat the game. Well, I have to say, my favorite memory is actually from just a few weeks ago when I was finally able to defeat Bowser in Super Mario Bros. 3. I went from level 1 all the way through level 8. I didn't use any warp whistles. So it was really, really fun getting a chance to go through all of the levels again and seeing all the different enemy varieties and the level designs. It's so nostalgic and so much fun. It's still, to this day, one of my favorite video games. And it was really fun getting to beat it with the whole community cheering me on and watching and helping with different strategies and tips that I could use. When I finally beat it, it just felt like a huge, huge release. Just so much fun. And it just goes to show how much I love this retro game community and being part of it. Everyone is super nice, and we all just are joined together by our shared love of playing awesome retro games. Happy Mario's 35th birthday. I hope you are enjoying some of your favorite Mario games, and I hope to see you online. Bye!
Hey guys, it's your boy the TOA Ninja here. When Tech approached me about the 35th anniversary about Mario and celebrating, I was definitely excited to share my personal favorite Mario game of all time. There's lots of games to choose from, everything from Mario 64 to Mario Kart 64, but the one that takes the cake for me and brings me that childhood 90s nostalgia would definitely be this one particular game. So without further ado, here's my favorite Mario game of all time. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, that is, the original one. Of course, this has to be my favorite. Coming from the Sega Genesis as a fanboy, this was one of the first games I played for the Super Nintendo and I was hooked on it. And it laid a lot of groundwork for many other future legendary games, such as Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. So this game has to be tops in there for me. I've always loved the colors, the animations, picking Luigi, the specials, everything about it just brings a lot of childhood fun for me. So this game definitely is my all-time Mario favorite game. Happy 35th anniversary, Mario.
Hey guys, TRISTA BYTES here, sharing some Mario memories, and of course my first experience of Super Mario would have been on one of these lovely big hench bad boys here, and also borrowing next door's Game Boy and trying to get the light just right to play Super Mario Brothers, and also a lot of Dr. Mario as well. However, my favourite game is not actually one of the main Super Mario Brothers games, but in fact a game that came out on the SNES, which is a little game called Mario Kart. You might have heard of it, and I absolutely loved Mario Kart. It blew me away. It took everything I didn't like about racing games out and shoved everything about platform games I loved into them. So despite the evidence you can see around you about me being possibly a little bit of a Sega girl growing up, there is such a special place in my heart for memories of playing Mario Kart with the neighbours' kids. It was a huge way of making friends and also losing some as well. I loved it. The racing levels, the silliness of it all, the Battle Royale levels with the balloons. I will never ever forget those times, and Mario Kart is still one of my favourite racing games today, so it shows they're definitely doing something right. I'd love to hear more of your Mario memories, so over to you.
So my introduction into the Super Mario Brothers franchise was probably similar to a lot of other people's introduction into it. I remember I was about 3 or 4 years old and I went over to my uncle's house and he had just gotten an NES system with Super Mario Brothers, and it was the first time I had seen a video game, and I was just absolutely blown away by this game. It was so incredible to see something on the television screen like a video game for the first time, and obviously ever since then Mario has had so many great games and it's just been a very great franchise. But that's definitely one of the most vivid moments I have from my childhood as far as memory is concerned, was being introduced into Super Mario Brothers, seeing all the cool things, all the secrets in the game, like the warp zones and stuff like that, trying to find out all the secrets, because back then you didn't have the internet or anything, so it was like word of mouth or magazines was the only way to kind of find out about these, you know, instances in the game where you could do different things and find hidden things and find things like hidden one-ups and stuff. So an absolutely tremendous game. The 35th anniversary hopefully will end up being very special, and we'll get these Super Mario 3D remasters from it, because I'm definitely looking forward to it. The year is quickly wrapping up, so hopefully Nintendo does do something with the Super Mario 35th anniversary, because I mean, it deserves it.
What's up guys, MMG Mike here, and Mario has been an integral part of my childhood. But in terms of my favorite Mario memory, it's not even any of the platformers. For me, growing up, the game that got me into Mario the most was probably Mario Kart 64, and nothing felt more satisfying to me than jumping over the side of Rainbow Road and just launching myself into the distance and just getting on the other side and skipping like half the track. That made me who I am as a gamer today, I feel, and I gotta thank Mario Kart for that.
So what is my favorite Super Mario moment? That's actually a very tough question for me. I grew up with Super Mario, like the first game that I ever played was Mario Kart 64, so this is a very tough question for me to answer, but I think it's gonna be during the N64 era. Super Mario 64, the final Bowser boss battle. That was, without a doubt, the creepiest thing that I ever encountered. Like, you would expect for me it would be something like happy and go lucky, happy cheery, but no, it was the creepy Bowser boss battle. Sitting in the beanbag chair with the creepy music playing was just like, it was otherworldly at the time. Like, it was very, very creepy. So if I had to say one moment that really stood out from Super Mario, it's definitely that.
Hello, thank you for having me. So I thought long and hard about which Mario memory to include, and something I just recently thought about, and it's really weird. That is, in this game, Super Mario 64. Mario can lose his hat, and I had forgotten all about that, and I was thinking about it the other day. And it is so weird, actually, because Mario can lose his hat, and if I remember correctly, I think he could lose it in 2 different locations. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know, down in the comments. It's been some years, let's just say. But a kid in the neighborhood, a friend of mine, she lost Mario's hat. And as far as I remember, the game doesn't really tell you how to get the hat back unless you actually remembered where you lost it. And that makes your Mario super weak. And I actually think that she played her game for quite a while without Mario's hat on. Some other good Mario memories, I mean, there are so many. How can you even pick one? What comes to mind, I gotta say, is when I got Mario Galaxy. One of my first games for my Wii. And Mario Galaxy was actually a huge leap in the Mario franchise. Such an amazing game. It was also really new for the time, that you could travel to planets and the gravity things going on. Just playing around with gravity I remember just that was just simply fantastic. I still think Super Mario Galaxy is one of the strongest 3D Mario games. So yeah, losing your hat in Mario, weird memory, isn't it?
Hey guys, it's Rob here, and one of my best memories that I have when it comes to Super Mario and its many games over the years was not a specific memory, but a feeling when playing a new Mario game. Whether I'm playing New Super Mario Bros., Mario Odyssey, or even a classic Mario game like Super Mario 64, there's a rhythm that you get into when you're playing it. But if I had to pick a specific memory when it comes to Super Mario games, I would have to pick the penguin from Super Mario 64. Let's all be honest here, we all attempted to throw that penguin off the ledge. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, it's our secret.
Hey Tech Wiz, thank you so much for inviting me to this video. I am so honored. My name is ZAPCRISTAL. I am the host of a gaming channel on YouTube, and today I want to share with you guys my favorite Mario game, and I got it right here with me, guys. It is Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I'll be honest, this will be forever one of my favorite Mario games. I could just go back and play and never get tired of it. Now, the reason why Super Mario Sunshine is my favorite is that it introduced so many new mechanics to this game, including, you know, this, I kind of compare it to Luigi's Mansion's vacuum. You know, it was the same thing, but it was with water, you know, so we could spray around with stuff, boost yourself, fly in the air, and there was just so many new mechanics that it made the game absolutely interesting and fun to play. The soundtrack was really enjoyable to listen to, and every world had its own uniqueness, so definitely Super Mario Sunshine is a one-up for me. So back to you.
Hey everybody, Linda here, and I'm gonna talk about my favorite Mario memory as well. So it's gonna be when the first time I saw the Super Mario World commercial. I was sitting with my uncle, we had just gotten off of school, and we were watching, you know, cartoons that we always watch, and it popped on.
Suddenly the sky is a little clearer, the water is a little bluer, the road's a little bumpier.
1991, so my brother had not yet been born, and we were all in shock and awe, and our eyes got big, and we were like, Grandma, Mom, can we get it? And sure enough, they said yes, as long as you both share it and play it. We got giddy, we excited, yay, and we went to the store, and I remember that both my mom, my grandma, and a couple other people chipped in to help us get the game, and we went over there with our little happy little feet running over to the store, and I remember grabbing it, taking it straight over to the, slamming it in the Super Nintendo, and first time hearing the little blink, both of us were fighting over who was gonna play first, and I remember we rock, paper, scissors, who could play first. Sure enough, he won. But it was just the fact that we could see for the first time, all in spectacle and in beautiful 16-bit colors, the game that forever changed Super Nintendo. Was the staple of everybody having it in their collection. So thank you, and I'm gonna pass it along to the next person.
Hey, what's up you guys, Mr. Awesome here, and if I had to choose a Super Mario memory for this collab video, it's really hard to be honest, but I just have to narrow it down to my childhood experience with Super Mario 64. Dude, Super Mario 64, like, it was my gateway drug to video games because it introduced me to Mario Party, Paper Mario, the Mario sports games. Granted, Super Mario World was the one that got me into video games, but Super Mario 64 was my game. It was a game I would come home from school, from kindergarten, and just pop it in and just play, man. And it was fun because, like, I was, you know, as a kid, you're just curious. You go to every corridor, every castle, every wall in the castle, and you discover things. I remember discovering the slide. I remember even discovering the wall jump. And the wall jump was like, they don't even, from what I recall as a kid, I don't even remember learning. I couldn't even read. So I didn't even know what to do. I just got in the game. Honestly, I want to go back in time and see how I played, because if I didn't know how to read, but I still managed to beat the game as a child. But yeah, thanks Tech for having me. Super Mario 64 is just my whole childhood experience is my favorite memory. Take care, guys.
What's going on, Tech Wiz? Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this awesome collaboration. Okay, my favorite Mario memory. Holy crap, good luck picking one. I mean, could I go with the one where my earliest memory of childhood where I was in my brother's room and saw Mario moving across the screen on the NES, the original Super Mario Brothers, and up to that point it was just bloops and bleeps on the original Atari, and then when I saw Mario move, my mind was completely blown. Or I could give a more recent memory of playing Super Mario Odyssey all the way through and beating it with my son. Like, going from the age that I was first playing Mario to more recently playing it with my son, who was the age I was when I first played the original Mario game. It's crazy. And everything in between. Super Mario Bros. 3, watching The Wizard in the theaters. I mean, you name it, Mario is just... God, I just can't pick one thing. There's just so many amazing memories. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for having me on again, and you stay smashing.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm not that much of a Mario fan. I was definitely more of a fan of Sonic back in the day, but there are two games that do stand out for me with Mario. Number one, Mario and the 6 Golden Coins for Game Boy. It's the first game I got with my Game Boy Pocket, and I loved it. I remember staying up really late at night with a lamp right next to me, staying up before on school nights, playing it and stuff. That was great. I really enjoyed that game. And secondly, Super Mario Sunshine for GameCube. I just love that game. I think it's so colourful, and there's something about it. And like I said, I'm not really a big fan of Mario games that much. I don't know why, but I never grew up with them that much, except for Mario 6 Golden Coins. And then Mario 64 I just wasn't interested in. I never had an NES or Super Nintendo when I was younger. I had a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. So yeah, 6 Golden Coins and Mario Sunshine are the two big ones. I've tried Mario games since, and I don't know, there's something about them I just don't like that much. I don't know why. But Mario Sunshine, I absolutely love it. Which is weird because it's similar to other Mario games. I don't know why, but yeah. So 6 Golden Coins, Mario Sunshine, and otherwise, I think Mario's overrated. I said it.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Joe JAGOTI, and when Tech first hit me up for this video, I was for Mario's 35th anniversary, and I was like, oh, this is a good opportunity to kind of tell my story and kind of give props to my stepfather who got me my first NES when I was younger. 1985 is when Super Mario first came out, and I got the system. It had to have been like 1987, 1988. I was like 3-4 years old. I don't remember exact year that it was, but I remember my first Christmas that I can remember was when my stepfather got me the Nintendo Entertainment System. My stepfather, Vinny, he was into technology. He built his own computers. He worked on computers for a living. He liked video games. He built his own RC cars that were gas powered. I thought that was cool as heck. And he got me my first Nintendo Entertainment System because he knew he was into it and he wanted to play video games with me, and I thought that was like a good moment for us to bond. He took care of me as if I were his own, and I appreciate that. And I just remember picking up the Nintendo Entertainment System, hooking it up to the TV in my room, and then playing Super Mario for the first time. Just the music and the colors and the characters that were in it. I was unable to beat it back then. I didn't beat it till I was older, but just to play it over and over again, it was just a magical moment when World 1-1 hits and it's a doo 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 doo, and you got Mario there and you're stomping on Goombas. It was so easy to pick up and play. It was just 2 buttons. You run, you jump, and it was almost, you didn't even need to read the instructions back then. You knew you held the B button to run, the A button to jump. So it was just a magical moment, and it was something I appreciate. Thank you for letting me speak my piece and about my Mario experience. I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys had experiences with Mario as good as I did.
How you feeling? You got John Riggs here thinking about my favorite Mario memories, celebrating, can you believe it, 35 years of Mario. I remember when Donkey Kong was a new arcade game. That's how old I am. But one of my favorite memories is seeing Super Mario Bros. In the arcade, and that was that. I mean, the Nintendo really wasn't a thing yet, but I saw Super Mario Bros. In the arcade, and then when the NES came out, it was the same game, at least as far as the graphics go, on the NES that you could play at home. Before this, games were like, here's the game on the Atari and the game on the arcade. same idea, but I mean, the graphics have to be downgraded, the sound had to be downgraded and all that. You know, Atari, Intellivision, ColecoVision, it's like, oh, get the arcade experience, but it's not quite the arcade game. But when I saw, you know, Super Mario Brothers in the arcade, and then I saw Super Mario Brothers at home, and it was like the same game, basically. I was like, okay, that's the bridge. We're now at the point now where you can play arcade games at home, and it never went back since. Great thing going on right now.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that contributed to my Super Mario 35th anniversary collab. Oh, wait a minute, I never gave you my Super Mario memory. I guess that's gonna have to wait to part 2. Coming soon, Super Mario Memories Part 2, featuring more of my friends. Until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.